Hey again, people. Well, this little article here on the father and son seems to be big news. I thought I'd heard about this a while ago, but it's saying September 1. It's not giving a year on this article. On this article, it's dated September 22nd, 2018, saying their bond was raised and they were put back in jail after they reviewed the video. I'm not sure um, how much of this is true, but watching the video, I guess I can comment on what I'm seeing. Okay, like most videos, we don't know what happened before and how they got to where they're at. And that matters in the phrase totality of circumstances. The courts have to review the whole thing. Uh, it sounds to me from the video that these guys were dumping stuff in this guy's dumpster in his alley. He thought it was his alley. The neighbor said, "Screw you, it's my alley, I can use it too." Somehow there was threats. Somehow these guys we're going to have guns to protect ourselves. And the other guy tells his wife to get the BB gun, I'm going to shoot him. Which you don't bring a BB gun to a shotgun in a pistol fight. But, and then about something about a bat. So it's kind of convoluted a little bit here, but let's take a look at it.
Oh yeah, you're going to jail.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Hold, motherfucker. I'm right fucking here. You already pointed.
Okay, here's some things right off the bat. He knows the guy's armed. He knows both of them are armed. He's still in his face. This guy is what I would call a primary aggressor. These two guys are more standing their ground. Again, I don't know what happened before the camera came out or what happened, and that's where it's going to be these guys' story against the instigating big mouth female that got her boyfriend or husband killed and then cries afterwards because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. Rick, you can't say that. She just lost her boyfriend in your picture. Shut up, you big dummies. People running around out here running their mouth, people with guns, and think it's okay. An armed society is a polite society. Either of these guys had the right to walk away. Whether they both had a right to be where they were may or may not be an issue, depending on the totality of circumstances. So how they got there, why they stayed and why they weren't leaving, who called the cops, were the cops called, what did the guys with the guns tell the guy without the guns? This guy looks absolutely like the primary aggressor. He is in their face. He is cussing. He is pushing the issue. Now, the argument is going to be he was standing his ground. Well, but what are you standing if you're afraid that you're going to get assaulted, why wouldn't you just leave? And I get it. You shouldn't have to leave and run every time someone threatens you. But if you're going to stay and you get in their face and you get shot, I don't know, man. If I was on the jury, I'm not convicting pretty much anybody that uses a gun. You're going to have to be, some mass murderer just out there shooting innocent, unarmed people for me to mess with you with a gun. You're going to have to be an idiot. But if you're a halfway citizen exercising your right to carry a gun, I'm not convicting you. But that's just me.
Back off.
Away from him. Come get it. Go get
Back off.
my BB gun. I'm gonna put 9 in this motherfucker.
Go get my BB gun. I'm going to put 9. Are you kidding me? You are going... Look, most people are going to say all three of these, they're all probably short a few fries of a freaking Happy Meal, but it doesn't matter. It's just kind of who caused this incident, who has most liability, who escalated it, who created it, and who could have stopped it. Those are all kind of arguments, not necessarily legal arguments, but that's how the water gets muddied, and that's kind of how you get to the meat and potatoes of, the totality of the circumstances.
Back off.
I'm standing at the dumpster, bitch.
If you come closer to me, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, you hear him saying he's gonna kill me?
Yes.
I'm at the dumpster. Put the gun up and go inside.
Go
You pulled a gun in front
You
of our
pulled a
children.
gun in front of my kids.
You hear the big mouth instigator in the background with the video camera that can't keep her mouth shut? Yeah, the one that's not in jeopardy, the one that's not confronting, she's just instigating. She's just, what was that Eddie Murphy skit? Or who did that skit? Don't carry dope with a black woman or an angry black woman. What was that damn video? That was, I can't think of his name right now. He also did the blind white supremacist. God, what was his name? That was a funny skit. Anyway, I digress. This guy and this woman are both trying to provoke a confrontation in my mind.
Wait for a fucking mattress. Fuck you. Point at me, motherfucker.
Go,
Point at me.
Take these swings.
I'm standing my.
Okay. His comments of, go ahead, take your swing. Come close to me, I'll kill you, doesn't help his case. This guy's standing pretty calm, keeping his mouth shut right now. This guy's like, hey, I'm not backing down. Make your case. If this guy called the cops and the cops are on the way and he's waiting for the cops, I'm moving more to his side because he wants law enforcement to come and write this guy a ticket. He's seen a violation and he's called the cops and now he's waiting for the cops and he armed himself because this other guy's a screaming maniac that's trying to provoke him. I got no problem if that's the scenario. If Van butts coconuts, if Frog had wings, he wouldn't up his ass when he jumped. A whole bunch of ifs, but we don't know. And the courts and the judge, hopefully the lawyers will try and get out, but, each side will start lying.
Ground, motherfucker.
Take your swing.
No, you ain't.
That step back is good. Step forward is not good. People be like, Rick, why can you say he can't step forward? It's a free country. He can go where he... I'm just telling you. In the eyes of the jury and in the prosecution and the totality of the circumstances, he's less likely to be seen as the primary aggressor if he's stepping back and moving away and trying to avoid. And then when he shoots, it will be easier to sell the message. I had no choice. I tried. I wasn't trying to provoke. I didn't want to shoot him. He made me shoot him. To me, I don't even really care if he wants to shoot him. The courts have ruled for cops, doesn't matter what our intent is when we use force, as long as it's justified. There's case law out there. Hopefully this attorney will find it. But there's absolutely case law that the courts have ruled. I don't care if the cops didn't like you because you were black. And I don't care if they picked on you because you were white. I don't care. If their actions were legal within the law and they were justified to do what they did, their intentions do not matter. And I'm almost quoting verbatim. And I can't think of the case law. Maybe I'll try and find it real quick if I can find it. But there absolutely is. His intent, if he was a cop, would not matter. Should it be different if he's a civilian? I don't think so.
You're in an alley. You're not in your home, sir.
You came out to the alley. Support the gun.
Every time she opens her mouth, do you see how the macho man defending his woman, his children, being the great role model he is? Rick, why are you picking on white people? You just don't like white people in orange shirts. Whatever, you freaking idiots. I call it like I see it. It's not about color with the liberal left always trying to make it. It's about stupid and reasonable. This guy gets crazy. He's bigger. He's larger. This guy is obviously hasn't spent much time at the gym except maybe doing his 12-ounce curls. So, look, this guy is no match for this guy. If this guy is an aggressive and starts punching him, he will pulverize this guy. Okay? And a lot of people want to always quote, disparity of force, disparity, you have to use the right term. Look, when you go to court, disparity of force is it sounds cool, but you have to understand that disparity of force is a totality of actions or circumstances that has to be articulated. You can't just scream disparity of force and think that, you can do whatever you want. You have to articulate why this guy is more of a threat and why this guy is more likely to lose and get hurt if these two got in a confrontation. Now, disparity of force, if he was alone and unarmed, would be great. But when he has a gun, maybe the disparity of force is him against this guy. Maybe because there's two of them with guns, there is a disparity of force against this guy. If that's true, if there was fear, and if this guy is going to claim they had guns and there was two of them and I was really scared, he would not be in their face. Remember, actions, behavior, words, it all goes to what your state of mind is. So this guy can claim they scared me with the guns and I had no choice. And his big mouth wife is going to be crying, they killed him, and he was scared. Yeah, okay. This guy is not scared. These two guys, this guy actually looks more scared. Out of three of them, he looks the most scared. He's talking like he's calm, but I think he's the most scared out of all, just by observing their behavior, in my opinion. Now, I would have to articulate why. Rick, you can't just say he's scared. Why do you think he's scared? Just at the way he's standing, the way he's moving, the way he's talking, the way he's holding the gun. I mean, is he scared because he's talking smack, saying, if you come, I'll kill you? Yeah, that is a little fearful. He's trying to warn the guy, dude, don't, it's kind of like a snake rattling. When a snake rattles his tail, he's not a freaking liberal saying, come in, I want to hug you. Okay, the liberals will tell you that. No, he won't bite you. Oh, you can't judge all snakes just by the rattle. Okay, well, it's because you're a freaking idiot.
I will kill you're dead. I promise you, you're both dead. Bitch.
It is an alley.
You're in an alley with a fucking shotgun, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you.
This guy says, I'm going to kill you several times. I can't even believe these guys are in jail. I mean, this guy is absolutely, clearly, right now, the primary aggressor. Once again, I'll qualify. Because, 6 months from now, somebody's going to come up with a new video that the jury was showed where these two guys were the primary aggressor. They go, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. Look at this. I'm basing it on the information I have now. This video is all I have. And the guy in the orange shirt is the primary aggressor. He's escalating this. He is provoking this. He is threatening. His words, behavior, and actions indicate he is an absolute threat. He is telling her to go get a BB gun, to get a bat, and I will kill you. I really don't know why these guys are in freaking jail right now.
First of all, if you're going to show this video to the cops, you might want to stop yelling.
Oh no! I don't give a fuck! I will fucking kill you! You pulled a gun from my kid!
See this guy? You notice this guy's behavior? I'm telling you, man, this guy is not moving. He's got the gun on his shoulder like, no big deal. He's got distance. He's got time. This guy does not have time. He's closer. He has less reaction time. Notice he raises the gun. He knows that if this guy punches him or grabs him, he's probably going to go down, lose his gun. He might be dead. This guy's already said he's going to kill him. Fear for this guy is absolutely reasonable, even though he has a gun. Just because you have a gun, it doesn't take away that you're not afraid. Again, the courts have ruled when cops shoot multiple times, when they shoot a car 20 times, it does not mean they wanted to kill the guy. It means that their fear was so great that they fired multiple rounds in order to protect themselves. It's case law. It's out there. The judges have ruled it. It's been used to defend cops. It can be used to defend people. This guy is fearful in my book.
You pull that gun one more time, before I'm taking it out, put a bullet through your head.
No, you won't.
Bet. Point it at
Take a swing.
Point it.
Now the guy's losing points. This whole incident is like a pendulum or a scale that goes back and forth to in your favor, against you, in your favor. Everything you say tips that scale back and forth. So every time this guy goes, go ahead. Yeah, come on in. I'll shoot you. Come on, go ahead. He takes away the ability for him to say, I was in fear. If you were in fear, why were you antagonizing? Why were you telling him to come closer? Why did you try? So in some points, he is fearful and he's justified, and then he blows it when he opens his mouth. Again, you can't sell I'm scared if you're telling a guy, come on in. Come on. I'll take you. Come on.
Go
ahead.
Point it at me.
Take your swing.
Point that motherfucker at me.
Go ahead. Take your swing.
Point it at me. Point it at me.
This guy keeps moving forward, encroaching, invading his space, threatening. I mean, when he gets, if 21 feet, and of course, if rule 21 feet with a knife kind of is the standard. I'm not saying it's absolute. People come here and argue. It's if it's out and your gun's in a hole. Yeah, okay, I get it. You've read the study. But the theory behind it is if the guy is close enough to cause you damage, then you can act. And this guy is close enough to reach out and swing and knock this guy out. Now, the defense attorney will be saying, yeah, but if he knocked him out, he knows this guy's behind him with a gun, so he shouldn't be scared because he has backup with a gun. Well, if that's the case, then no cops could ever shoot anybody because they always have backup. Fear is not dictated by whether or not you have backup. So, I mean, again, legal mumbo jumbo, arguing cases back and forth, it's one of those things you have to understand. Your actions, behavior, and words can save you or sink you.
Back off. Point it at me again. Back off. Point it at me again. Back off. You're a dead man. I doubt it. No. I don't give a fuck what the cops.
I doubt it. Isn't it true you weren't scared because you said, I doubt it when he killed you? Doesn't that mean you didn't believe him? You weren't scared at all? Isn't it true that you just wanted to shoot him and hold a gun and you went out there and you didn't want to back away because you wanted him to swing? That's why you kept telling him, go ahead, take your swing, because you wanted to shoot him. Isn't that true? See how that plays out? You just can't win in that. And because of that, his attorney will not want to put him on a stand. And when you don't take a stand, the jury always has that, what's he trying to hide? I know they're told they're not supposed to use that against you. And I know they're told that it doesn't matter and you're innocent until proven guilty. But it does matter.
I don't care what the cops going to say. You're going to tell you back. You're a bitch. I'm going to kill you too. Fuck you.
So now he's threatening his son in front of him and he's going to kill him. Is that reasonable that would provoke, is this guy guilty of disorderly conduct, words that could provoke a violent? Absolutely. But, man, it just happens quick.
Faggot! How's your wife and my kids doing, bitch?
Jag off.
You're dead. I doubt it.
I better quit threatening.
I doubt it. I ain't threatening shit. You walked out the
You
fucking
just
door.
did.
Fuck you, faggot.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
Rick, why are you laughing? They got guns. Is somebody like, shut up, big dummy.
If you come within 3 foot of me, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
You're not.
See, again, did that comment need to be made? But again, we're only seeing these guys. What did the guy in the orange shirt do? Does he have a bat in his hand or does he have a BB gun? I think he might have a bat. And telling him if you get within 3 feet of me tells me that he knows I'm in jeopardy in 3 feet. Don't come close enough to where you can reach out and touch me with that bat because I'm gonna shoot you because I'm not gonna let you hit me in the head with a bat. I'm not sure why these guys are in jail, but we'll see.
Not going to shoot my husband.
Come on. Shoot me. You're dead. Point it. Point.
Guy in the orange shirt still threatening. You're dead. I'm gonna kill you. You're dead. Woman's running her mouth. You're not gonna shoot my husband. Really? Well, that's great, woman. Keep holding that camera. Oh, shit. I guess the woman was wrong.
Aaron! Aaron! No! No! No!
Ed let his hummingbird mouth overload his alligator mouth overload his hummingbird asshole, and the result wasn't good. Ed was at a place he didn't need to be. Ed was at a place he could have left. Ed threatened the wrong guy. Ed pushed the incident. And now Ed is dead. And his wife is crying because she thought she was safe with a video camera. Man, I don't know how this is going to play out in court. But from what I see here, I'm not sure I'd convict either of these guys. All right. We'll end that there.